What's good, my beautiful infinite beings? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. At this channel, we engage in spiritual alchemy to help you realign, transform, and live your best life. We don't have to wait for a day like Valentine's Day to honor our passion. We can connect with Gaia, divine feminine energy, at any time. Gaia, which is the earth, Tara, is epitomized by the divine feminine energy, which exists in all of us. Today's society seems very aligned with toxic divine masculine energy, and thus we have a kind of twisted patriarchal society. When we lean towards the divine feminine energy, that of connection and manifestation, allowing, magnetism, drawing in, we can manifest our best lives.
Infinite being, use your intention, love your life.
Divine feminine energy helps us connect with our heart, soul, wisdom. It helps to bring harmony and creativity and love and compassion into our lives. We become more intuitive and receptive. We can manifest our best lives. The repression of divine feminine energy can lead to stagnancy, sadness, depression, low vibrational energy. The breakdown of our relationships results in the destruction of our environment and planet. When it eludes us physically, we find that we have dis-ease, such as an occurrence of fibroids or metastatic breast cancer, which is on an all-time high for 1 in 8 women today. But balance can be achieved through the realignment and the reconnection with divine feminine energy. Today, let's discuss just a few points to help us draw in that magnetic divine feminine energy. Intentional connection with our heart energy or chakra energy that I have referred to in previous videos. If you want to check out the link, I'll put that in the description below. Attention towards this heart-centered energy can help us realign and have a better connection with that divine feminine energy. We can choose to use the elements of our planet to reconnect. I have videos, which I'll put the links below as well, about the elements and how we can tap into them. Water can be used to regain connection with that life force energy, taking a shower or bath or spiritual bath, and utilizing an attention to reconnect with that space of love and passion and intuition and wisdom while bathing can help us to reclaim this relationship with divine feminine energy. Grounding is another way we can do that. Walking in the earth, or simply just allowing ourselves to stand in that present moment on the earth and enjoy the unfolding, the exchange of energy. Emotions. Do you find yourself completely masking your emotions or hiding behind a dramatic mask, let's say, and you're not actually tapping into what you truly feel? When we do that enough, we can cause a complete disconnect with ourselves, our heart energy, and also blocking our receptivity, intuition, or wisdom. Perhaps you were taught that you were not strong if you showed your true emotions, that you had to keep a stiff upper lip or suck it up. And you told yourself you'd cry later, but later never came. When we connect with our inner selves and actually feel our emotions, we actually create a link with the relationship with divine feminine energy. The connection of feeling vulnerable or truly feeling and moving through our emotions is generally what we need to collect the tools to move forward and to become more magnetic. So when you feel your emotions, take a moment to feel it in your body and reflect on that later. Music is an important vibe. It can be used as a tool to change our vibrational frequency, maybe from low to high or from high to low. Although why I'd want to do that, I don't know.
Utilizing music about Terra, Gaia, that is high frequency and has a spirit of love or peace, or even high frequency instruments can also help us access the energy of Gaia.
Ever notice how certain music can bring you back to a place of beauty, a memory? So can you use it as a tool to change your frequency for a better space and allowing heightened response? So what type of music do you like to lift your spirits or to bring you to a place of sensuality? Also, sometimes with music, many times with music, it also brings us into our body more. And when we come into our body, we also tap into the divine feminine energy. When we don't connect with our bodies, then we might have an inability to receive an orgasm. You remember in previous videos where I've talked about my sexy class that I took before I went into treatments for metastatic breast cancer. It made the world of difference because it allowed me to recreate that response anytime I wanted to in a memory, because I was able to feel that energy in my body and embody the divine feminine. And then even though I was going through a treatment which initially felt like something that was being taken from me, it actually allowed me
to recall that energy and draw into a place of strength within myself. For me, that practice allowed me to hold on to some sense of sensuality.
I would take a moment during the treatment and go back to that, and I would feel what it feels like to be in that space. And I felt incredible, and it allowed me to feel in a much better space than just being taken from. I felt like I was still giving myself something as I sat in the energy of the beauty of those classes. When we tap into the divine feminine energy, we are not doing, we're just being. We're allowing. Allowing is important because we create space for the things that we're looking to manifest in our lives. Be it love or money or better relationships, job. We open our hearts to receive that which we are most aligned with. And when we come from that heart space of love, that's a higher vibrational frequency and allows us to connect with those things that are on the highest frequency rather than the other things that we might wish to repel. Self-care shouldn't be ignored either. Self-care is super important, and it's part of self-love. When we become too self-sacrificing and giving of all of our energy, think about wearing the mask on the airline. When we don't allow ourselves a time to say no. When we say no to others, sometimes that is really a yes to ourselves. We are in a place of giving. We are in a place of loving, and we might be in a place of not being able to receive an orgasm or any type of self-pleasure. If we're constantly putting others in front of ourselves, and we are also not having our boundaries or saying no and protecting our own energy, and not even protecting our own energy, enjoying our true energy, but putting up these false masks or pretending that there's something else, then we lose a part of ourselves every time we sacrifice that way. The lack of connection stops our ability to be able to create and bring in more love and passion and things that are more aligned with what we want in our lives. Allowing divine feminine energy into our space, into our lives, actually helps us to create balance and create enough space that we're able to manifest our best life. And if you'd like me to put together a practice or two, let me know and I will be glad to do just that. And until next time, smooches.
Thanks for watching, Infinite Beings. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, smooches.